Oh my gosh, here we are. Do I need to? Nah. Pineapple water bottle is staying in the shop. We're all hydro homies here. Go drink some water. Hey guys, it's been a minute. I don't know if I'm gonna start like regularly doing the YouTubes again, but like I just rewatched like 2 of my videos from like a year and a half ago, and I got like super nostalgic and was like, wow, I really enjoyed doing YouTube like for the amount of time that I had been doing it on and off. So I was like, well, let's just sit down, turn the camera on, talk to my friends, and I've been meaning to swatch all my red lipsticks to see all the subtle variations in them. So that's what we're gonna do today. Let's go into a quick update where I've been, and then we'll do this. You might notice I'm in a different space. I moved into my first apartment all by myself, which was a big deal. I haven't posted in a minute because if we're gonna be honest here, because we're friends, right? This last year's been pretty rough for most of us because, you know, have you heard about what's happening in the world? But also, just on a personal level, I've had a really hard time. There's been a lot of big old changes in my life. Things are just very... If you told me this time last year that my life would be how it is right now, oh my gosh, I would not believe you. But yeah, welcome to this. Started parting my hair different, and I don't know what my bangs are doing. I'm so sorry, but not sorry. Watching those made me a little nostalgic and made me miss like the amount of effort that I put into my YouTube channel and the love and the fun that I had when I was doing it. But for those of you that don't know, I am a speech therapist now. I'm an actual speech therapist. I graduated. For a lot of the videos that I've posted on here, I was still a student, so that's super fun. I'm actually at the school district that I had my externship placement at, so that's even more amazing. And one thing I really, really love about my district is the fact that from the beginning of this year, we decided, or the higher ups decided that we were gonna be 100% virtual. So that means I stare at a computer for 8 hours, 8+ hours a day, not including for funsies at the end of the day. So it makes it really hard to want to sit down and stare at a computer after work or at my phone or whatever. I have all these video ideas floating around my head that someday I would like to sit down and actually put in the effort to do it, but then again, you know, depression, anxiety, hi. So I just haven't. But you know what? I decided that I'm gonna sit down. We're just gonna have some fun together, talk about lipstick, because now that I'm on Zoom, I'm trying to get myself to wear a little more lipstick, since one of the main reasons that I wasn't when I was in person is that because it was so much effort to touch up throughout the day. Now it doesn't matter because I'm in my own house. But another like thing before we do this, I have them all lined up in a little order next to me. If you were having any bad thoughts, any depression, anxiety, if you're having a rough time, please reach out to someone. I promise you, there's no shame in therapy. There's no shame in medication. Find what works for you. Talk to someone. Do not hold it in. That's all I gotta say. If you guys need anything, I don't need to ask you guys if you need anything. This is not a work email. So this is the Marc Jacobs Le Marc Lip Cream in Blow. I got this at Marshall's like years ago, and I'm just gonna put them right there. Okay, so this is like a nice dark red, deep red. I've worn this a couple times already. Here's the thing, I love red lipstick and I like buying red lipstick, but I haven't worn all of my lipsticks. So nice, pretty guy right there. Let's see. Oh, next we have a tiny little baby Ulta. I have all of these like little baby Ulta things. This is a Pat and Shine liquid lipstick with no name. Let's pop that bad boy. Okay. It looks like these are almost like the same color, except this one's like super shiny. Actually, you know what? I think I wore this one or another one recently on a Zoom call, and I was like, wow. Or I was going to wear this one day when I was working at home. And I was like, yeah, this is way too much work. So I might actually end up giving some of these away. We'll see. I'm gonna talk about other things while I swatch this other little Ulta gloss thing. So, like, how is your life going, you guys? Are you guys like just having a great time being in your house all the time? That's pretty. I should start wearing some of these. This one looks more pink in the tube, and you can tell I've actually worn this one a few times, so well done, Erin. This year I'm in a middle school for the first time, like only a middle school. I was in a middle school last year, which was my first like full year of being a real speech therapist. This is another little Ulta guy, but this year I'm in a middle school, which is so much fun. Middle schoolers are hysterical. Like little people, like they're still kids, especially sixth graders. Like sixth graders are still like little babies, but like they start to understand sarcasm. I literally had a kid today that I've never met. No, we were talking about like weather and stuff, and he said the warmest place in the house is the corner, and I was like, why? Like, didn't understand. He goes, oh, because it's 90 degrees. I almost died. I was like, wow, I should have seen that coming. You got me, kid. So about this lipstick, this one's kind of a berry almost, so we can really start to see all the little subtle variations in the lipsticks now. Well, let's do one more gloss. This is a Lime Crime Wet Cherry Gloss in Diet Cherry. I'm a little mad at Lime Crime. I didn't buy Lime Crime for the longest time because I was like, yo, Doe Deer's a bad person, which she is. Well, I mean, who am I to say she's a bad person? But she's done some shady stuff that I was like, well, I don't want to fund her. And then I heard that she was like gone, not profiting anymore. They pulled a Kat Von D, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna buy Lime Crime. Cause like, if we're being honest here, their stuff looks really cool. Like I own multiple of their glosses, their eyeshadows, like everything. Chef's kiss, amazing quality. Stupid me apparently didn't get the memo that she was actually somehow still profiting. So now I'm like, well, I don't think I'm gonna buy Lime Crime anymore, which really bums me out because they honestly had become one of my favorite brands in the last like year and a half. Do your due diligence next time, guys. So this one's also a little bit of kind of a berry toned. That one's really pretty, actually. I should start wearing that like more often. See, I also like trick myself into thinking that I like pigmented glosses, and if we're being real here, I never wear them. So Erin, stop buying pigmented glosses. But you can keep buying these, Erin. This is the Kaja Heart Melter in Too Hot. This is like a stick gloss. And guys, I wore this once on Zoom and I was like, wow, rocking a look. Here's my pro tip to any of you guys that are working from home and have to do a lot of Zoom meetings or just in life in general. Throw on a red lipstick. You don't need anything else. Maybe a little mascara, red lipstick. You look like you're put together. You look like you had some sort of idea of what you were doing today and like you wouldn't just like roll out of bed. This is stunning. I'm gonna wear this more often. It's like a nice glossy finish, but it's not gonna move around like a literal lip gloss is. Love that. Thank you, Kaja. I think I got that from I want to say I got that from like a boxy pop-up thing. That's another video I want to make, is like I want to document all the stuff I used up this year because I did keep that, even though I've completely failed any project panning this year. Haven't we all though? No, I know you guys haven't because I've seen a lot of you on Instagram. You guys are still out there killing it. Anyways, I finished up a lot of stuff that I got in BoxyCharm, I think, and I think I'm gonna make a video about that and just like talk about it because like I've been getting BoxyCharm for a little over a year now. Honestly, BoxyCharm slaps. Do I need all this stuff? Probably not. Does it kind of scratch that makeup skincare itch? Oh yeah. Do I use the stuff? Yes. This was from BoxyCharm. Oh, and the pop-up sales are just like one of the reasons. This is not sponsored. This is a Clarins Velvet Lip Perfector in 3. I don't know what the shade is called. It's just 3. This is also great. I've worn this a few times and like, let me squeeze a little more. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh gosh, that was way too much. This, I love how this wears off. Like, it wears off nice and evenly for the most part. At least you can't really tell over zoom, so like perfect. But this is like honestly one of my ideal reds. And now I'm kind of seeing all the difference between, I knew there was a reason I wanted to talk to myself today on camera. Here's another, oh, I got this from Influencer. Was that this year? Was that this year? I think it was. This is a bite. Gosh, I'm blind. Power Move Creamy Matte Lip Crayon in Red Velvet. Let's see how we feel about this. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I've worn this a few times too. I think I wore this after a few days of wearing like relatively glossy lips, and I was like, kind of miss the gloss, but like, I do remember enjoying this, and I really, look at that color. This is Jordana Easy Liner in Sedona Red. Sorry, my leg's like falling asleep. This, let's see how much do I have? Oh, I still have a lot of that. I don't know why I thought I was like almost done with this. When do you wear this, Erin? If you guys have been here a while, this was in one of my Steal His Look videos. Go look that up if you're bored. This is the only red lip liner I own, and I just want to see how it compares to the rest. Okay, it's kind of a brighter lip liner. It might really look good with that Kaja gloss stick thing. We have two more. This I got in a, speaking of BoxyCharm, this I got in a BoxyCharm like literally this week. This is a MAC lipstick in Russian Red, and oh, just ideal. I'm liking these like the more we go down. Like this, hold on, does that smell good? Oh gosh, that smells good. I've only owned one MAC lipstick before. I had a bunch of MAC makeup because one of my mom's neighbors, like when I was a teenager, gave her a bunch of old MAC makeup because I think she was a makeup artist at one point or something. That's what my mother told me, who is not to be trusted. And then my mom gave it all to me, and I was like, well, hey, I'm gonna back to MAC all this and get a lipstick. And I did. I wore that MAC lipstick like maybe a few times, and I just like wasn't a huge fan of it. But it was like, oh my gosh, I own a MAC lipstick, I've made it. I'm like really enjoying this lipstick so far in like the few times I've worn it. And guys, like look at the colors here. Let's just take like a little gander at all these. The last one's gonna be really special because, oh hey, whoever shared my listing on Poshmark on Twitter, thanks. Oh, I also do Poshmark now. Like just starting out with it. It's super fun. I just became a Posh ambassador. This is another lipstick that I got from BoxyCharm. First, the glitter. The button on the top. Wait, watch. And then you just, this is from Hank and Henry. I haven't worn this yet. Do I swatch it now for the first time? Should I put it on? I'm gonna put it on. This is a satin matte lipstick in Love. There's like periods. Do I say love or do I just spell it? Ooh, she pretty. Should I put it on my face or my arm first? Let's put it on my face first. Let's live. Give me a mirror, someone. Again, this is the closest palette to me. Okay, say what you will about Lime Crime, but this packaging is so pretty. All right, ready? Ready, you guys? Let's do this. Yo, I'm bad at putting on lipstick, but you guys can't tell because you're too far away. I'm rocking a very specific look right now with the amount of blush and blue eyeshadow and red lipstick I'm wearing. But wow, hold on. Let's put it down here so we can pair it with all its friends. Oh yeah, okay, so like this red is super similar to the MAC red. So like thanks BoxyCharm for sending me two almost identical red lipsticks, but like I'm not complaining, am I? This is super lightweight. Like I think that this is a look. Okay, so let's like take a glance back up here, see what these glosses are doing. This is why I don't buy a lot of like pigmented, oh my gosh, I can turn my arm. Okay, so like this is why I don't buy a lot of pigmented glosses, because look at how like it's like separated and gotten kind of patchy. That's kind of how all these are. I don't know how I feel about all of these, but like this gloss is different. Like that one's not gonna go on as strongly. This is like a pretty dark, bold color, so I don't know how I feel about that. I'm sorry, I keep staring at myself on my phone because this lip color is so pretty. This is a look, guys. I don't know if I would do the blue. You know what I look, okay, guys, no, wait, hold on, you wait right there. Look, I cleaned my room for you guys. No. Oh my gosh, I know what I look like right now. So during my long quarantine, I go through kind of phases where I'm either super into reading, super into watching, like binging TV shows, or super into watching movies, and it kind of goes through all those. Like right now I have no attention span, so I can get down with like a 2-hour movie. I've tried reading like 5 different books, but I can't get through them. I haven't finished this movie because I started it and was like, yo, I'm tired, I'm gonna enjoy this more when I'm like not falling asleep. Got it from my local library. Let me cover that up so you guys can't see. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I should finish that. Might pop that in the DVD player now. This is going on for too long. This was pointless. But anyways, I do have some ideas. I do want to start, you know, making videos occasionally. Cause like quarantine's been really hard for everyone, I know. I have found some creative outlets throughout all this. Like I've actually started painting again. I've like been painting a lot, but I really haven't felt like staring at a screen much recently. So we'll see. I have some ideas. I have some like hard-hitting video ideas too. Like I'm actually really excited about a few of my ideas. I have like podcast ideas floating around, but like everything requires time, energy, money, of which I have none for all. I've got plenty of time. Who are we kidding? Who are we kidding? Thank you for joining me today. Questions, comments, concerns, drop them down below. I hope you guys are having a great time. I hope you guys are staying safe. Please wear your mask. Please wash your hands. Also, please wear your mask, like cover your nose. Like if you're, there's nothing more annoying than a person's wearing a mask but not covering their nose. If I'm talking about you, I'm talking about you. It defeats the whole purpose. If you have any ideas for things you'd like me to do, leave them below. I also have an Instagram, @ErinPans. Not that I've panned too much recently. Bye, guys.